Hi, doggies. Hello. Hello. Okay, no, I don't have any cookies. All right. It's complicated angles, and you got to cut out for those little frame heads sticking up there. So I've got it all laid out over there on a piece of akumi. Let's go over there. Here's the deck we got done on the front this morning. So I got all these little pieces of poster board all taped together. And on the right side over here, you can see these little cutouts where the frame heads go. You can probably see them better from this angle. So anyway, I just laid this poster board in there on top of the deck beams, and then just started cutting out pieces and taped them all together until we got this. Now I've just taken a pencil and traced it out on the plywood. I taped it down on the square edges back there. And then we'll take the jigsaw and cut that out. And hopefully we'll get a piece that fits in there right. I had the pattern on this plywood and cut it out very carefully. And again, this side's going in better than the other side. We got all these notches cut out, and I've been working on it with just a little bit of sandpaper wrapped around a little stick of oak where I can get in here and do these, get those cleaned up. And we've got a little bit of an angle coming down along the hull here, so I've tried to create just a little bit of an angle when I'm sanding these out and along these edges. And then on the back part that goes against the transom, we've got a pretty fair bevel on here, and I achieved this just by tilting the plate on the jigsaw and as far as I could go, and was able to cut this out. Now the other thing I've been doing has been taking this little Sureform Stanley plane and just cleaning this up, because it wasn't laying down in here just as good as I wanted it to. But we are really close now. So, boy, see, that just fits right in there. Push that down. We're tied up against the king plank. The only thing I got is just maybe 1/8 of an inch hanging over the front of this. I think what I'll do is screw this down. And the thing about this, see, I feel like I'm still hanging up just a little bit right here in this corner. Well, maybe not. It's laying down in there pretty good. You kind of push it and see if it's fitting down in there. Now this board coming along that edge, coming along the transfer, curves down like this. So part of that's going to be a matter. You can hear it squeaking just a little bit. You just look for those little places where it's squeaking like that, and then you take the hand plane and clean them off just a little bit. But she's really close. Might be able to take a little bit off that inside right in there on the bottom side of it. But all in all, I think we're good. All right. Climbing over dogs. It's terrible outside. Having an ice storm. And shop dogs are down here. Hello. Trying to fit these oak edge pieces on top of the deck here, and this is my last one. It's real tedious, careful work. You just gotta keep playing with them until you get them to fit in here. And then this stuff's only about 1/8 of an inch thick, and I'm gluing it down, but then I'm tacking it down with these little brass brads, and I split one. So I started pre-drilling these just a little bit. The other thing that does, though, is it lets the head of these little brads sit right down in there. That's a good fit. Good with that. I am going to make it uniform with the other one. I've got 5 in that one, 3. I am trying to color match these, and so each strip is paired with another one from the way they were cut out of the board. So, and then I'm even worrying about which way the grain's running. And so this one matches that last one that was put in on that side. And I've got, I don't know, better grain configuration down here. It doesn't really matter, I guess, just personal preference of how you want it to look. So I'm getting better at putting these in here and measuring how they've got to be cut on the edges. Of course, that's happening just as I'm about to be done with it. That's pretty normal. Got my little Japanese saw this off. Okay, it's not straight on the end there where I need it to be, so I'm going to take it over to the little sander, belt sander, and trim it up. You got to be careful with that thing, it'll take it off in a hurry. Next thing you know, you're too short. Almost too much. Alright, we're okay. I had started putting some of these down with epoxy, but this Titebond 3 is waterproof, and this is all going to get covered over with, it's going to be sealed down with Sikaflex in the seams, and then probably epoxy over the top, so I think it should be plenty strong and plenty watertight. And this is marine ply, this Okumi marine ply underneath there. So, and I did fill in the screw holes with epoxy anyway, so. I'm going to move that on there just a little bit to make sure the glue's kind of spread. Then I got to take my little spacers, an 1/8 inch spacer, little pieces of oak, stick them in here. Some of these strips are bent a little bit, so you got to put these spacers in here and then bend them back where you want them. You got glue in there. That's all right. I'm able to push this over just a little bit. A nail with no head. That's how you do it. I don't know, I think we're probably another 6 or 7 strips on each side, but we're getting it. Well, as you can see, each strip had to be individually cut, and so we got some progress pictures as we went through this. Here we're getting real close to the end, but nice cedar stripping. Kind of looks like teak, but it's not. We'll fill this in with Sikaflex to fill in the seams later, and we should be good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also look for Jenkins Boat Works on Facebook too. See you next time.